show contains mature content. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
One angry New York City Puerto Rican decided to start a radio show, determined to piss the world off by shoving a mirror in front of society's face. He kicked them in the balls.
What are you? Who are you?
This is the Crotch Shot Radio Show. Crotch Shot Radio Show.
This is not a test. This is a broadcast transmission.
We're going to stay on the air.
And now, the Whippy.
Yo! Welcome to the Crotch Shot Radio Show, where we kick the issues in the balls. We are on an active war against bullshit. We're on an active war against bullshit. We would do anything and everything to expose bullshit. The ends sometimes justify the memes. Shove your anger and want the truth exposed and strap in the prepared to be shocked. This is Smash Mouth Talk. If you can't accept that, then fuck off. I'm your host, Louis B. I takes no bullshits from nobody. I actually expose the bullshit of society and chop it up into easy to digest chunks for you. Today won't be any different. Today, BattleField children. And what do I mean by that? I mean how the left, society as a whole, is attacking the minds of children. As a lot of you know, I am totally against sexualizing children. It's nasty. It is disgusting. It should be stopped on every single solitary level. And I'm not talking about just LGBTQ. I'm talking about sexualizing children, period. Stop teaching sex to children. Allow them to grow up. Everywhere I see, it's sex to younger and younger generation. Either teaching kids how to masturbate. In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can find an article. Like I mean, wait. Okay, wait. This is Snopes. The Texas the school district mandate teaching kids how to have anal sex. It's you have certain like sex education, teaching kids how to have sex, teaching kids how to have anal sex, oral sex, and all this. Like, why? I didn't have these classes growing up, and when I became an adult, shit. I mean, that's the extreme part. You have this, like, you have this drag queen story time. Like, what are you trying to teach kids? And then you have these freaks showing off their dicks to them when they open their labia and they expose themselves in front of children. This is from This is from Texas. This is from townhall.com. Texas school district implements pornographic sex education policy. The sex and gender revolutionaries have officially taken over the Austin Independent School District without firing a single shot. In spite of overwhelming opposition from parents and pastors, the district trustees voted early Tuesday morning to implement a pornographic sex education policy that includes instruction on anal sex and how to place a condom on an erect penis. The father of a 5th grader demanded to know who gave the school district the right to teach his children how to have anal and oral sex. Who gave you the right, Austin Independent School District? You have overstepped, the rightfully frustrated dad said. The radical sex education policy will provide graphic instructions on gender identity and mandated support of the LGBT movement. My question is, and I'm going to get accused of being homophobic when I ask this question, but at this point, I don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, if you are a real gay person, this type of shit should offend you as much. Because I don't care if you're an adult, if you're a grown-ass adult and you like to have another man's penis in your mouth or another woman's vagina in your mouth, or you like to fuck another man in the ass, if you're two grown adults, mazel tov. Have fun. Live. I'm not gonna go and be like, man, you're gonna burn in hell. I don't care. I start to care when you start pushing this shit on kids. No one had to teach me how to be straight. It came naturally. If homosexuality or transgenderism is such a natural thing, they will discover it themselves. No one had to make liking and desiring sex with women to be cool to me. My DNA took care of that. In fact, it started when I was in kindergarten when I had a crush on one of my teachers. I still remember her. There was 2 women, Miss Gladys and Miss Pat. Miss Pat was my first. I still see her sometimes. I should really make a move. She'd probably enjoy that. I still think she's kind of hot. But then again, I've always found older women hot. Huh. All right. I'm like Ben Franklin. Nice. Okay. So, and if you think I'm weird, freaking, if you've jerked off to Nina Hartley, fuck you. I don't want to hear shit. But no, I mean, no one taught me. In fact, they teased the fuck out of me when my father realized, oh snap, he's crushing on this lady, he's crushing on that lady. It's hilarious. But the point is, no one had to teach me. No one had to this is what boys do, this is what girls do. That never happened. Sex ed was pretty much how a baby was made. There was none of this extra happy horse shit. And even still, my parents took me aside and they taught me how it worked when they gave me the talk, like it was supposed to happen. I really just don't get how all this other extra shit has come around. Why are you pushing sex on children? In fact, let me get some other articles here. I mean, this is, and it goes on in the media. What are you so fucking afraid of? In fact, I want to go back to the subject, but I just want to speak on something else that that's kind of been bugging me. It's kind of sort of related, but I've been watching this show on Hulu. I got Hulu recently with the Disney Plus bundle. I enjoy it. And I was watching this show called The Handmaid's Tale. And in fact, hold on, let me give you the plot summary. Set in a fascistic future America, The Handmaid's Tale tells the story of Kate, a handmaid. In this America, the religious right have taken over and gone hog wild. Kate is a criminal guilty of the crime of trying to escape from the U.S. and is sentenced to become a handmaid. The job of the handmaid is to bear the children of the man to whom she is assigned. After a ruthless group of training by Aunt Lydia in the proper way to behave, Kate is assigned to as a handmaid to the commander. Kate is attracted to Nick, the commander chauffeur. At the same time, a resistance movement begins to challenge the regime. Okay, that's not. Oh, in a dystopian, polluted, right-wing religious tyranny, a young woman is put in sexual slavery on account of her now rare fertility. Yeah. Oh, this was a movie before? Oh, okay. One woman's story, every woman's fear. The Handmaid's Tale. Oh, okay. This was like a. All right, yeah. So, anyways, watching the show, I'm like, this shit would never happen. The stuff that was going on to these women, I was like, that would, no one would stand for that. I don't care how religious a person is. That's not something anyone desires to happen in real life. The fact that a lot of these women, they in fact, some of them dressed up as some of these characters to protest Mike Pence, and it's like, why? It's not gonna happen. It's more, it's just repugnant. Like you watch the show, like, and it's like, yo, it is just a show. No one really wants this shit. No one wants to treat women that way. Like, all you're really doing is trying to, like, project some like nefarious thing that's not in anyone. Maybe some sick dudes will be like, yeah, I would like to treat a woman like that, have some concubines and shit. But no real man would, like, stand for that shit. It's just, the more I watch, the more pissed off I get. I'm like, really? This is what they're trying to paint us? This is the brush they're trying to paint us with? Oh, if Trump gets 4 more years, it's going to be like The Handmaid's Tale. No, it's not. Shut the fuck up. God. Anyways, I'm still watching the show because it's kind of interesting, but still, I'm like 4 episodes into the first season. I know I'm pretty late to the party, but fuck it. Oh shit. Anyways, back to this. Back to why they're pushing a lot of this sex on kids, the transgenderism. This transgenderism shit. Look. If you're an adult and that's what you want to be, go. Have fun. Go do something, makes yourself feel good. But pushing it on children, saying, well, it's okay if you feel like a girl. Like, no. If it's natural, if it's so natural, like they all try to make it seem like it is, let it happen. Let them discover it on themselves. What is so hard about that? What is so hard about waiting? Why do they need to, like, at birth, it's like, oh my goodness, he identifies as a girl. He can't even fucking form his own opinions yet. Let children grow up to be able to form their own fucking opinions. Like I said, who needed some adult to push heterosexuality on you? Heterosexuality was never forced down my throat. In fact, I was shamed for liking girls. Believe it or not, I grew up in a religious household. Whenever I liked girls, I was shamed. Every time I would talk to a girl and my mom got an inkling that I was attracted, wham! Back away from her. I was made to feel dirty. I was made fun of for finding a certain girl attractive. I was shamed whenever pictures would be found in my room. Shamed and beaten. And they weren't even naked pictures. They were just pictures of girls. No one had to freaking force heterosexuality down my throat. In fact, I was a closeted straight man. I had to hide my attraction to women for fear of my mom kicking my ass. Oh God, and oof, when she caught me jerking off, holy shit. I got my ass kicked. Like, she kicked my ass like I was molesting myself. Like I was my own child molester, and my mom kicked my ass that hard. I thought I was almost dead. I thought I was gonna be killed. But no, you got the left pushing LGBTQRSTUV SUV Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Yeah, so here, Marvel reveals first transgender superhero in 12-year-old Mighty Rebecca. Disney Plus new series Marvel Hero Project is used to show different youths that aim to make a difference. One such youth is Rebecca, a transgender 12-year-old that intends to make a difference, as she put it. I can change the world, Rebecca stated in an episode of Marvel's Hero Project when talking about the Mighty Rebecca comic, among other things. You may or may not be crying, but I was full-on ugly sobbing in my break room. Don't even care. Meet Marvel's first transgender 12-year-old, Mighty Rebecca. Money bet this ain't gonna sell. Because, I mean, luckily, shit like this doesn't sell. I want to punch the parents of this boy in the face. Because a lot of times when you have these drag kids, these supposed trans kids, they're not doing it because they genuinely believe that they're trans. They're doing it because their parents encourage it, because their parents want a virtue signal in front of everyone else. They want to be like, look how woke we are. We have a trans kid. It's so cool. Let's get brownie points. Let's get money off of this. Let's become famous through the lives of destroying our children. Yeah, let's not forget, let's ignore the fact that this could probably cause this kid to commit suicide someday. When he realizes he is not a she and that he had his dick cut off and now, oh shit, I can't have a family. Oh shit, I can't be a man. Holy shit. What did I do? It reminds me of that scene from not Terminator, RoboCop, where they try to create another RoboCop, and it's like they picked another officer, and he was like it went so crazy from basically losing his body, it like commits suicide. It just destroys itself, rips its own head off. I think it's RoboCop 2. Turns out that Rebecca and her family have participated in different programs like the Garden State Equality Organization to help promote transgender people. They work together to give speeches and convince or persuade others that transgender individuals aren't bad people like others may. Look, I'm not saying transgender people are bad people. I've had 2 on this show. Both of them I talk to regularly. I think they're great people. They're great people on both sides. No, they're great people. Hell, I mean, there's some transgender comedians that I've cross-dressing, and you know what? I kiss them on the cheek. I give them a big old hug and kiss them on the cheek. I don't care. I don't think they're evil people. I wouldn't have sex with them. I wouldn't try to have sex with them. Not my thing, obviously. But I'm not going to be like, you're a bunch of dirty faggots. They're evil faggots. Like, I'm not going out doing that shit. Like, go ahead, live your life. I don't care. I don't get it. I don't understand it because I can't put myself in, I can't imagine myself in that position whatsoever. But whatever. But allow children to grow up. And the thing is, they're taking the decision out of parents' hands. That's the shit that kills me. They're taking the decision out of parents' hands to raise their kids how they want to, to instill in their children what they want their kids to be instilled with. Why is it that you can't, why is it that it's wrong? Like, oh, well, we got to take the decision out of the parents' kids. They're not teaching them right. So then they have no right to parent their children. Like, what the fuck? No one's pumping the brakes on this. No one sees that this is kind of wrong. No one is screaming, wait. We can't be. I don't care if a parent is a neo-Nazi. Guess what? I don't give a fuck. If you want to teach your kid that, teach him that. I'm sorry. Do I think you're doing a disservice to your kid? Yes. But at the end of the day, I have no right to tell you how to raise your kid. Hopefully, down the line, he decides he is able to gain a mind of his own and weigh what he was taught and decide, okay, this is not going to work out for me. But other than that, it's none of my business. It is none of my damn business how to tell parents how to raise their kids. I think these parents that are raising these trans kids are doing it for selfish reasons. But at the end of the day, it's their right to teach them that. But the thing is, I think it's wrong to force it on other people's kids. See, I almost sounded like a hypocrite there, didn't I? Haha. But I realized it. And so I... Go ahead. See, I'm so fucking transparent. I end up shooting myself in the foot. But yeah, Desmond is amazing. Okay, your parents have the right to encourage you to become a drag kid or force you to become a drag kid. Do I think it's right? No. Do I think I have the right to tell your parents, as long as it's not hurting you, but Honestly, I really think it is. I think it is child abuse. Luckily for them, I'm not in charge of the laws. But the last thing I want is to have my child, boy, girl, dancing on some stage, having grown-ass men throwing dollars at her, or him or her. That'd be like, oh, nerds to that. Not even hells no, nerds. In fact, get back to the article. In fact, Rebecca even appeared in the front of New Jersey legislature in order to lobby for Assembly Bill 1335, a legislation would mandate LGBTQ history curriculum in school. Okay. All right. No. If you want to learn it in college. If you really want to learn that shit, learn it in college. It's learn it in college. Don't push it on little kids. I'm sorry, don't even push it on high school kids. Let them learn it on their own. Let them learn it on their fucking own. Why are you pushing it on children? Why is it so necessary? Why do you need to recruit? This is recruiting. If it's so natural, you don't need to do it. Like, what are you trying to force? What are you so worried about? So, like, what are you so fucking worried about? As it turned out, she made an impact. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy, Socialist Phil Murphy, responded and signed the bill. The LGBTQ lessons will begin next year. Great. So, oh God, like I said, like no one had to teach me my sexuality. No one had to teach me what I found attractive. I discovered all this shit on my own, naturally. No one had to show me how to lick a boozy. I learned it later in life. I learned it. No one had to, no one had to teach me. Wait, what's going on here? Yep. Oh, oops. So anyways. Oh, man.
You're a filthy whore!
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Jeez. All right. Anyways, Georgia state lawmaker proposes making gender transition surgery for minors a felony. Yes. Yeah. Because you're gonna, come on. Wait until you're 18. Wait until your puberty stops. Wait until, because look, I remember going through puberty. It sucked. I would never want to go through puberty again. It sucked. The constant confusion in your head, not knowing what the hell, and oh my God, having all these feelings, not knowing what's right and what's wrong, which way to go, constant yelling, you're wrong, what the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Overnight becoming an enemy to your parents because, oh shit, you're a teenager, you're a piece of shit now. Just, oh man. Yeah, but now, hey, I'm freaking in that mindset. Let's throw in cutting off your tiddly bits, your tallywhacker. Let's throw that confusion in. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, remember RoboCop 2 ripping his head off? Ah! Yeah. Like, how many times have transgender people killed themselves because they realize they made a mistake, or it still doesn't cure their body dysmorphia? Anyways, yeah, Republican state representative Guinea Earhart from Georgia wants to make it a felony for doctors to perform gender transition procedures on minors, including mastectomy, vasectomy, castration, and other forms of genital mutilation, and ban the prescription of puberty-blocking drugs and cross-sex hormone therapy. State Representative, while this seems like a common sense to most people, Jeff Graham, the executive director of Georgia Equality, an LGBT rights group in the state, blasted the proposed legislation. This legislation would criminalize decisions that were made carefully within families in consultation with medical professionals and mental health professionals. Supporting children and recognizing their gender identity is not only humane, it saves lives. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. What it does, you just want more people on your fucking team, and you're willing to use flim flam to do it. You're like, oh wow, if we could trick these kids, trick these kids into cutting off their dicks and make them believe they're with us, oh, we're going to have a strong lobby for ourselves. You don't give a shit about the kids. You're doing it for your own selfish reasons. You want to push this on kids for your own selfish reasons. You want more people you want to fuck, or you want more people that are going to vote, that you could trick to vote your way. No, how's about you let these kids grow up, get the idea on their own, decide for themselves who they want to be or what they want to do with their bodies, then and see where it lands. See where the dart lands. No. Let's do the lazy shit and get them young and try to do the Jedi mind trick on these poor kids that are going through a shit time already with puberty. Because like I said, it was like, in my head from fucking 12 to fucking 17, 18. To my fucking hormones is like, all right, just even out. Earhart was motivated to draft this bill because of James Younger case in Texas, and says the final bill may include language that makes parents liable as well as doctors. There may be some implication for the responsibility of the parent to subject the child to this sort of dangerous medical intervention. Yeah, I mean, and like really, let's look at it at this other side of it. What about these crazy ass parents? What if a parent is mentally ill and it's like, oh, my son, he's not my son. Like some like crazy feminazi hates the male gender so much, they want to castrate their son and turn them into a girl because boys are bad. So, further, LGBT should law be willing to recognize when reasonable compromise legislation is proposed and to support it. There is nothing to gain by pretending that young children can handle such decisions. It is demonstrated that the vast majority of kids who pretend to be the opposite sex grow out of those behaviors. Forcing gender transition upon them is child abuse. Boom! Anyways, we're going to take a quick break, and goodness, we might try to take a lighter road, but I mean, leave kids alone. So, screw it. Let me play some Section 8 Cartel. This song is called All of My Pain. That was Section 8 Cartel with their song All of My Pain. Tell you the truth, I want to play another Section 8 Cartel song. This song is called Dreamcatcher.
Hopelessness and emptiness is all my pain. I don't know how to feel. I can't tell what is real. I won't live through today. I just don't wanna stay. Hopelessness and emptiness is all my pain. I don't know how to feel. I can't tell what is real. I won't live through today. I just don't wanna stay. It was you that kept me laughing inside. It was you that kept me alive last night. It was your voice that I heard in my head, even when I thought it I could spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Could spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Could spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Could spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Could spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. It was you that kept me laughing inside. It was you that kept me alive last night. It was your voice that I heard in my head, even when I thought it, Spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Spend a lifetime chasing dreams, or I could let them catch me. Can't catch me.
That was Section 8 Cartel with their song Dreamcatcher. We're back. This is the Crowd Shot Radio Show. I'd like to thank you guys for sticking around and listening to me rant on and rave about this. But honestly, this shit really pisses me off. I mean, I did some quick Googling. Found this article here that kind of... this is from Norway. But child welfare services in Norway have reportedly removed 5 Christian children from their parents' home and placed them into foster care after their parents were accused of radicalizing and indoctrinating their children with Christianity. And don't think it's not going to happen here. If anything, Housemaid's Tale ain't going to happen. What's going to happen is you're going to have these fucking people be like, oh, Christianity is so bad because it makes me have to be accountable for my own actions. Let's get rid of it. Let's destroy families that have a moral fucking compass. According to the British-based Christian Institute, Norway's Child Protective Services, known as the, I can't even pronounce that word, seized the 3 sons, 2 daughters of Ruth and Marius in mid-November. Although the family wasn't quite sure at the time why their children were being taken away from them, their lawyer discovered that the parents were being charged with Christian indoctrination. Yeah, but let me get this straight. I bet in Norway, if the parents were teaching freaking... I almost said it. Teaching gay 101 or trans 101, transgenderism, they would be given a fucking standing ovation. But no, let's not have these kids to have a moral fiber to them. Let's not teach these kids to have a belief that there is someone out there that is bigger than themselves. At the end of the day, if you are a person of faith, what is so wrong with that? What is so wrong with believing that there is a God? What is so wrong with having a code to live up to that might be Bible based? What is so wrong with that? How is that offending? Like in this article, where does this? Who have they offended? Nowhere in this article does it say it offended anyone. It didn't cause anyone any pain. No, but let's take their kids away. But no, let's teach them how to fucking. Let's teach them how to fucking. Let's have Santa Claus will be gay black man in new children's book. Let's do that. Let's indoctrinate them. Woo! Great. California school district says parents can't pull kids from new LGBT sex ed. California is about to implement new abortion and homosexuality promoting sex education lessons as one school district has told parents they have no choice but to expose their children to them. They're attacking your kids. They are attacking your kids. I am afraid to have my own children. I am afraid to bring a child into this world. That is one of the main reasons why I don't want kids, because I don't want to go insane. I don't want to have to go to jail because I have went into a situation with both barrels blazing because you want to teach my kid how to suck a dick at 2 years old. I'm sorry, I might be going like, no, I don't want to have my child go through battle at the age of 5 because everyone and their goddamn cousin is a fucking immoral heathen. I'm sorry. I don't want a kid. I don't want to bring up a kid in a world like this. I can't. I can't in good conscience. And the fact that no one thinks it's fucking wrong is just, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, no one thinks it's fucking wrong No one has a fucking problem with this? Am I the only one? Am I really the only one screaming about this? I don't even have kids. I don't have a fucking skin in this battle, but still, it's like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Get me fucking sick. No, but you can't bring your kids, you can't take your kids out of this class. You can't opt out. My balls. My balls, you're gonna tell me some dumb shit like that. You ain't gonna come at me with no shit like that. Fuck. Anyways, like to thank everyone for listening. Please like, comment, share this show however you're listening to it. Subscribe to the show on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, iTunes, Google Podcasts, where you can find all my past episodes. Please like, comment, and share. Like, comment, and share. Please help the show out. Also, tinyurl.com/LouisB is my Amazon link. Use that link to shop on Amazon. It doesn't change the prices at all. I just get credit for the sale. And hell, if you're already signing up, but anyways, just listen to the commercial at the end of the show. But as always, from my house to your house, mahalo.
That's the end of my show. Donk.
Help the Crotch Shot Radio Show grow and thrive by doing something you already do. Shop on Amazon. Amazon always has great deals for whatever you are looking for. From survivalists and riot gear to beanie babies. Next time you're going to shop at Amazon, use my link. The prices stay the same, but I get credit for the sale. Just go to tinyurl.com/LouisB and just shop normally, knowing that you're helping support the Crotch Shot Radio Show. That's tinyurl.com/LouisB.
Attention, Walmart customers. All black people leave the store now.
You son of a bitch.